Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I love being in the studio, especially when I get to talk to authors. And I'm joined by Desiree Middleton. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Awesome.
Why don't you go ahead and tell our viewers your style of writing?
So I've recently developed a new style of writing. I'm into urban fiction novels now. I just released my second back in November of 2023, and it is a series called Married to the Enemy. It's very exciting. It gives me so much excitement because I'm able to allow my imagination to just take over and run wild. And so those two books are very much full of plot twists, full of a lot of murder mystery if you're into that. Full of all of the things that you would probably see in a Tubi movie.
I love it. You're actually the first author that I've had in here that writes that sort of mystery genre, so that's really interesting. Have you always been interested in this since you were a kid? I mean, you published your first book in 2019, right?
Yes, so I published my first book in 2019, and it's called Finding the Beauty in Ugly Situations. And it's more so about my life, about myself, things that I had gone through and how I still remained positive and was able to overcome those things. And then after I wrote that book, I'm like, well, there's not much else I can write about myself.
Not yet.
And so I was like, I still wanted to write, I still wanted to release books, but I was like, what else can I write about? And I started following this author named Ashley Antoinette. And she writes these books, these like urban fiction books, and I read like 3 of her series in like a month. And I was like, wait a minute, I really, really like this. Like, I can create some characters like this. And so I sat down one day and I started doing it, and it was just coming just like that. And I think the best part about it is that you can make up people. You can make your characters do what you want them to do, how you want them to do it, whatever direction you want them to go. Like, my imagination just takes over.
Oh, I love it so much. So when you talk about twists, can you give me an example, or is that giving too much away?
No, yeah, I can absolutely give you an example. So the crazy thing about the first book that I wrote, urban fiction that I wrote, Married to the Enemy, when I wrote that book, I was going through a divorce myself.
Oh.
So many people were interested in the book because they thought it was a tell-all about my marriage. So eyes were on it before the book was even completed. And so when I first released it, the book sold about 250 copies within the first 2 weeks. And that was a goal for me, one awesome. That I didn't think I was going to achieve, because I was like, wow. And it was because, everybody wanted to know, what is she going to talk about in this book? And then I think when they actually read it and realized it had nothing to do with me or my marriage, it was more like, oh, wait a minute, but it's still a good book. So one of the plot twists in the book, the series, in the first book, Melody is the main character. She's a young lawyer who is trying to find herself and trying to find her way. She meets a man, she falls in love, gets married. But in the second book, we find that Melody's perfect husband might just be the enemy.
We'll leave it at that, folks. But you are now working on another book with your daughters.
Yes.
Where can people stay updated on this sort of thing?
So I am on all social media. I am on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all under @AuthorD. And then I also have my website, which is www.authordesiree.com. And I pretty much post every day, literally, on all sites. So I'm pretty active on social media. So I normally try to keep people updated as to what I have going on through my social media sites. I actually just launched my online bookstore. And so, of course, I'm going to be selling my books through the bookstore, but I'm also going to be including other authors' pieces and works through the bookstore as well.
All right, thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you for having me.
Absolutely. Guys, if you want to check out some of her books, where's that website that people can find again?
It's www.authordesiree.com.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by Momentum Foot and Ankle. Welcome back to Living Local Carolina, everyone. Today I'm at Momentum Foot and Ankle, and I'm joined by Dr. Fink. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm so good. Thank you for having me.
It's my first time at a podiatrist.
Oh,
I've never had to go to one before. Yes, of course. And we're going to tell everybody why you might need to come to the podiatrist if maybe not something serious is going on, right? What do you guys do here?
We do everything foot and ankle. So from ingrown toenails, nail fungus, thick toenails that you can't cut, diabetic foot care, ankle sprains, strains, heel pain, neuromas, nerve pain, neuropathy, everything foot and ankle we treat here.
And these are the things that really do affect your quality of life. Like my toes are being pinched as we speak in my shoes, and I'm just thinking, my gosh, if something really bad was going on, if I had like an ingrown toenail, it'd be so much worse.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Your foot is your foundation. So
Yeah.
every time, and a lot of people don't realize it until something is actually going on. But if something is bothering you, treat it early, get it when it's acute, and we can treat it really easily versus waiting and becoming a chronic issue that it's more difficult to treat. But it is your foundation, it is your way of life. So we're here to make sure we keep you moving, keep that momentum, and carry on with life.
I like that. And you were telling me that you guys have this laser that treats a number of different things.
We do. So we have a class 4 laser therapy. It's good for neuropathy. It's good for pain, so heel pain, tendonitis. It's good for nail fungus. Basically what's happening is it's creating this huge biological cascade, which is stimulating stem cells, growth factors to come in and actually heal what is damaged rather than just treating the symptoms. It's actually treating the underlying cause.
Okay, and you were saying you've seen some good results too from this, right?
Yes. Walk in with pain, walk out with no pain.
Wow.
It's super quick. It just depends on how long it's been there. Like I said, acute versus chronic, how many sessions are needed. But people are noticing results like day one when you walk out. It's fantastic.
I love that. And of course, we have to talk about where we're standing right now. We're in the spa, which is going to be a new thing coming to you guys.
Yes. So this is Soul Health and Wellness. It's part of Momentum. It's dry pedicures, manicures, pedicures. We offer lots of different treatments, but it's different because it's dry. Everyone's used to having it soaking, which is relaxing. But when you soak your feet, your skin swells, your nail plates swell, and it's hard to differentiate the good skin versus the bad skin. So when you're shaving down calluses, are you getting enough? Are you getting too much? It's hard to tell. So with dry calluses, we can see the different layers of skin. We can get to the right level, and it's going to last a lot longer. Also with polish, it lasts a lot longer because the nail itself is not expanding. So if we're doing a dry, everything is going to last longer with a dry pedicure. We offer steam therapy, which is super relaxing.
Cool.
We have red light therapy, which is good for the skin. We have paraffin wax, hot stones for massage. We have aromatherapy, hot towels. So it's going to be super luxurious. It's going to be better than the soak.
And I think some people too, like if you're experiencing foot fungus, you might be a little bit hesitant to go get your toes done, or you might be embarrassed to show your toes, but like you don't have to feel embarrassed here.
Absolutely.
You guys know what you're doing too.
Yeah, we actually do have some packages that include our laser therapy. So it's 4 sessions of laser therapy, and you're still getting the nail polish that's healthy for the nails. Everything is HEMA-free, TPO-free, so it's good for the skin, it's good for the nails. We have lots of options. We also are very sterile. Everything is hospital-grade sterilization here. We have autoclaves, so nothing is reused on any patient. A lot of people fear going to have pedicures because of the spread of fungus. So what we do is we have these little cups and we pour a little bit of polish in. Everyone has an individual brush that we use. So there's no spreading of any germs, whether it be bacteria or fungus. So you're gonna get a sanitary, good pedicure that's gonna last a long time. You're gonna know the difference. You're gonna see the difference.
Yeah, I love it. Well, I'm sure someone watching right now wants to learn more about you guys, know where to find you. How can they do that?
They can give us a call at 843-954-3308. They can find us at MomentumFootSC.com.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by Momentum Foot and Ankle. Welcome back to Living Local Carolina, everyone. Today I'm in the studio with DJ Roll. Oh my goodness, you are such a funny person to talk to. And I just want to start with, introducing yourself.
Yes.
What do you do, DJ?
Oh, when I'm not being a superhero at night?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I am a producer, I'm a philanthropist, I'm a lover, and I like to just be.
Yeah,
I'm a giver.
you're a giver. With movies, too.
Absolutely.
Did you always know you were going to become a movie producer?
I think that it was in the stars. I think that it was definitely in alignment, so yes.
Okay, well, tell everybody about this new movie that you just produced. It's called The Love Doctor.
The Love Doctor.
Tell me all about it.
It's all about a matchmaker who's helping his clients find love and during the most difficult seasons of their lives. And in this particular moment, he has a very awkward young lady who comes in to find love, and she's sabotaging dates, so he takes her out on mock dates. And between all those dates, something special happens, which is a spark. And that spark is where the movie takes off.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, can you tell everybody what you do as a producer? Because I don't really know what happens behind the scenes of movies. I'm in a very different line of work, as you can see.
Absolutely. Similar, but same.
Okay.
But as a producer, you have to find the financing, you have to find the talent, you have to connect the dots, you have to find the right script, to find the right actors, and you have to think about the ROI. Who this movie is gonna sell to, and why it's important, and why do they even want it? So producers do everything.
Okay, well, tell me more about The Love Doctor. What was it like being able to film? Was it exciting for you? Was this your first movie?
No, this was my 6th film.
Okay.
So this is my 3rd leading man as in film, but this is our 6th film. First time as a producer.
Okay.
That was
okay,
different,
yeah.
juggling all the hats, but it was fun.
Yeah. Well, what was it like behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes, chaotic.
Mhm.
Chaotic, to say the very least. But it's a good chaotic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moving parts, and we have a lot of people who are here to help us get it done. So I would say.
Well, I know somebody watching right now wants to know where they can watch The Love Doctor. Where can they find it?
All major platforms.
And where can people stay updated with you?
DJRaoFoundation.org or David L. Rao on all social media platforms.
Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina, everybody. I'm so excited to be back in the studio, and I'm back with my friend Steve from Belfort.
Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you.
Good to be back.
Oh, yes. We're talking about a really fun event that's coming up, Smoke on the Beach.
Smoke on the Beach, which will be May 10th and 11th, which is a Friday and Saturday of Mother's Day weekend. But we'll have vendors down there. There'll be 40 or 50 vendors down there. There'll be a bouncy castle, face painting. There's things for the kids to do. It's a great weekend.
It's family fun.
It's family fun, and there'll be a car show. Cecil Chandler's going to bring a car show down there on Saturday.
Okay, so in years past, what has been your favorite part?
My favorite part is the barbecue. I just love barbecue. And this year we're actually doing it a little bit different. So there's the competition on Saturday morning, and each of the vendors are going to be able to put their barbecue in, and then the judges will judge it. And in the past, we took all the barbecue and we mixed it all together and sold barbecue sandwiches. Well, this year you're going to be able to go to the different vendors and buy the barbecue sandwiches directly from the vendor.
I love that.
So if I like your barbecue, I go to you and I can get it from you. So it's really cool.
You do not have to get a Franken barbecue sandwich this year.
That's right, exactly.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, so people should come hungry.
They should come hungry, and they can actually come out Friday night too. So at 3 o'clock the vendors will start, and then into the evening we'll be selling barbecue sandwiches that the Myrtle Beach Shrine Club is making, and we'll be selling those on Friday night. And then there will be a competition Friday night between the cook teams. They're going to actually cook anything but barbecue. So they could do ribs, they could do wings, they could do macaroni and cheese, whatever they want. And then you can go to the event and you can buy some tickets, and then when you take your ticket and you go and get a sample of their food, the thought is if you like their food, you're going to get more of it, and so the vendor that has the most tickets will win the anything but competition on Friday night.
Perfect.
So, and we're going to have a live band Friday. It'll be Southern Kind, which is a good local band. And then on Saturday, I think we're just going to have a DJ playing music.
Love it.
It's a lot of fun. Please come out. I hope to see you out there.
I hope to see you out there.
I'll be
And
there.
everybody needs to bring mom too.
Exactly. For Mother's Day, yeah.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, this is a bit of a different setting today. I am joined once again by Miss Cookie. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. I said it, but where are we standing right now?
We are in the home of the infamous Charlie Fitzgerald. Charlie and Sarah Fitzgerald. Mr. Charlie was the owner, creator of Charlie's Place that was established in 1937 in Myrtle Beach.
Now I know you're the perfect person to talk to about the history. You know all about history here, but this is a really special place for a lot of reasons.
It really is, and I may not know the history, but I have been so engrossed in learning, because some of it, although I'm a true native and grew up here, there are things that, every once in a while we do learn new things, and so, I wasn't aware. But Mr. Charlie came to Myrtle Beach from New York in 1935. He was a businessman, rather an astute businessman, and he and his wife, Miss Sarah, this is Mr. Charlie, Miss Sarah, opened Charlie's Place, and interchangeable is Charlie's Place and Whispering Pines, where the likes of Billie Holiday, Little Richard, Ella Fitzgerald, Fats Domino, James Brown, all of them came and played and or stayed.
Can you imagine?
Yes, at Charlie's Place. Now, they could go to the white establishments and play, but they couldn't stay. Yeah, during that time. And so they would go and gig a little bit, finish up, come back over to Charlie's Place, gig some more, and this is where they would eat and they would stay.
This was a home.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just thinking about all the people that have come through here and what this place has been over the years. What was it like? I mean, obviously, you don't necessarily have to know back in the day,
Right.
but what would you imagine it felt like in here?
Very lively. Like I said, this was their home, but right next door to my left was Whispering Pines and Charlie's Place. So very lively, as old folks would say back in the day, it was jumping. And Mr. Charlie didn't believe in segregation. So he allowed the white kids to come over from Ocean Boulevard or Ocean Drive. And initially, they were the ones in the balcony. But because Mr. Charlie created a safe haven, a safe space where people just wanted to come and dance and enjoy, he created this space for them. And so they eventually came down, on the floor and just started dancing and enjoying themselves. And he had this very professional wait staff. I mean, and you see some of the pictures when they were like most professional.
Now, what is Charlie's Place today?
Well, the home itself is used as office space for City of Myrtle Beach, neighborhood services. But we have meeting rooms also, where some of our city's commissions and boards meet here monthly. But probably the thing I feel that brings honor to Mr. Charlie and Miss Sarah the most is anything that is arts oriented and definitely music.
Oh yeah.
Like the motel units, the first 4, we're still working, it's a work in progress to convert to musical era museum spaces.
Cool.
40s, 50s, 60s, 70s.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
And then the next 4 are incubator spaces for young entrepreneurs who are in the arts. There's communications, there's somebody who does jewelry, there's somebody who designs t-shirts.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.